Hi everyone, I thought I shared a comping spreadsheet with you that I use. I have set up a spreadsheet for myself based on how Di has set up her spreadsheet. However, I'm mainly on my phone when I'm updating the spreadsheet, when I'm doing competitions, especially on Instagram, because sharing you can only do on your phone. And also when I check my emails, I usually do it on the phone. And I got fat little fingers, so I thought I try and amend the sheet so it's easier to use on the computer, on the phone. And what I've done is, instead of using the spreadsheet as a sheet, I have linked a Google form to it, or I have set up a Google form which then links into a spreadsheet. So I took a few little screens captures to show you how I use it. And if you like it, feel free. I'll put the link to the spreadsheet below. And maybe, I mean, it's a bit late probably in the year. If you win loads of stuff, you might not want to do it because you have to have all your wins in there. If you type something in completely manually, it kind of screws it up. But if, like me, you haven't actually won a lot, it's quite easy to update it, and then maybe you can use it. Right, I'm waffling. Let's have a look, and I hope it helps you. Open the form from your home screen, and basically you fill in all the fields there are: price, promoter. This one was a win from TikTok just recently. I'm kind of guessing the value if I don't really know. It's 2 books, so I'm guessing 20 and 25 and 20 again, so 10 quid per book. Then I select what media it was. It was TikTok, and it was a price draw, so I'm selecting this. I didn't have to purchase anything, and the price date that I wanted. I have responded to her, I haven't received it, and I haven't thanked her, so I'm just leaving that blank. Press submit, and then if you go onto your drive where you have saved your spreadsheet, if you go onto it, it'll have the last line will be what it is. The timestamp in the front is obviously when you typed it in. You don't necessarily do that. I usually hide it, but it gives you all the data that you inputted, and obviously the ones that you left empty, they are still empty. I've got a couple of graphs, just the ones that I want to keep an eye on, but you don't actually need them, and I'll show you why in a second. I've sent the link to myself on Facebook, but obviously you will press the link from wherever you see it. It will open the spreadsheet, but it will be a view only, so you can't do anything with it. Press the 3 dots on the top right corner and open in Sheets. You'll then select the account that you're opening it with. I've got multiple accounts, so you might only have one option anyway and be signed in. It'll then open it in Sheets, but it'll still be view only. So again, if you press on the 3 buttons on the top right, on the bottom left, you'll see that it says view only. So you then press share and export, and from there you will press make a copy, which is the second last. Give the copy a name and select the folder you want to save it in. I'll just save it onto my drive, but you might, want to save it somewhere else. I'm just gonna call it test comping, and click OK. It'll then create a copy on your drive, and that sheet you can edit and use as you please. You see it says it's copied on your drive, and you can now input a formula, a text, whatever you need to input. So if I now go onto the 3 dots, it'll tell on the top, it'll say it is called test comping. Close the sheet and then go to your drive, select the account that you're using. Again, I have to select a different one, and you will see that the top one is the sheet with from the shared link, and the bottom one is the one that I have just saved, the test comping one. If you scroll further down, you will also see that it has automatically made a copy of the form as well. And that's basically the main thing that we actually need. So if we press on that and open it up, we will see all the questions, all the options that I have set up. You can change them if you want to under the question setting, but just bear in mind that you will also have to change it on the spreadsheet or just link a new spreadsheet. But if you can live with how it is, you might as well leave it the way it is. On the top, if you press on the three buttons and if you press on preview, it'll give you the form that you need to fill out in order to submit your answers to the spreadsheet. To add to the home screen, again, press the three buttons on the top right. The second to last is add to home screen. Select that, and you'll be able to give your home screen button a name. So mine came up with what I call it currently, so I just added the word test in front of it. If you then go on add, it'll say, well, do you want to add it? You say, yes, you do. It'll then add the button to your home screen. So if you close everything down and go to your home screen, there it is. Press it and you will get the form. You can obviously fill in whatever you want as a test. Press submit. Close the form and go back to where your drive is. Find your spreadsheet, test comping in my case, open the spreadsheet and it will load. You might have to update it. There we go. There is your input. Obviously the graphs only have one option in there now. The reason why you don't actually need the graphs is that Google already gives you graphs when you open your form. So when you go onto responses, it'll list you all the responses and it'll give you, graphs for all the different options as you need it. I just have them added, the couple of graphs on the back, just because I want to keep an eye on them. I hope you found this a little bit helpful. I hope you understood my steps. I've never done a tutorial, and by no means I have an in-depth knowledge on how to use Google. I had to Google most of it myself, but I hope some of you might find the spreadsheet useful, especially if you're using the mobile most of the time when you are doing your comps. Any questions, do let me know, although I won't be able to guarantee that I can help you. So bye.